What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you all are having an amazing day as usual. Today, we're going to be making grilled cheese. But before you get into today's video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and always comment down below. It really helps out the videos. So, today we're making a grilled cheese. Something simple, nothing too crazy. I'm also going to make a tomato soup with it, but from actual tomatoes, because there's some tomatoes I need to get rid of, so before they go bad. So, that's what we're going to do. So, I think the first thing we should do is make the tomato soup. But that'll probably have to be made in a separate bowl or pot. So yeah, let's get right into this. So we have a little bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna put the tomatoes in. Yeah, once the tomatoes are a little bit wrinkly, you gotta use them before they go bad. I mean, they don't have any mold on them yet, so I think they're still good. So now the tomatoes are cooked a little bit, and I'm gonna put them in a blender. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in it, just a little bit, so it can become like a puree. All right, so we have the tomato soup blended up. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of salt in there. This is garlic salt actually, so it's gonna add kind of a nice flavor. So in the tomato soup, I'm just gonna drop a little bit of milk. Mix that up, and then it kind of changes in color. So right here we have 2 pieces of bread. I usually use, at least for grilled cheese, I'm not a huge fan of white bread, but I think for grilled cheese, it's really the best bread. You can also use a sourdough too, if you want to be a little fancy. I put butter on just one side. The butter is not room temperature. It's kind of like hard butter, so it's kind of hard to spread on the bread without breaking it. So I just just go with the knife like that, and then put some on. Some people use mayo because supposedly mayo does not burn like butter, but that is not true. Every time I've seen somebody use mayo in a grilled cheese in a cooking video, they always overcook the grilled cheese. I think it's really just more about temperature. I have 3 cheeses here. I was just gonna use American and maybe a little bit of cheddar. I think I was just gonna use cheddar and American, but I only have 1 slice, so we're gonna use some cheddar. And then I have this slice of Munster cheese as well, so I think we'll use that as well. Really, you can't have enough cheese in a grilled cheese. So I also put butter on the pan as well, and we're gonna put this right in here. Now, let me take these pieces off before they stick onto the pan. I mean, this is a non-stick pan, but non-stick pans aren't always non-stick. So anyways, I'm just leaving this soup kind of just simmering. So as you can see, the bread is pretty well toasted, but the inside is not melted at all. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put a pot lid over it, put it on lower heat. That way everything can melt nicely. And then I turned off the heat from this because if I don't, it'll probably burn the roof of my mouth. So we're just gonna turn that off for now. And this right here will just, hopefully all the cheese will melt. Look at that. Perfectly melted and perfectly good crust. This is probably the best. Look at this perfectly melted cheese and a beautiful browning on the bread. Perfect. I don't think I've ever made a grilled cheese this good. Just look at this. I mean, wow. Isn't this amazing? I also cut it diagonally too. Supposedly, some people say that it tastes better that way. Obviously, that's not scientific. That's more of an opinion. But I just think it looks better. I don't think the taste is any different. All right, so we got this beautiful grilled cheese and this tomato soup. It was kind of hot, so I put a couple ice cubes in it, but you can't see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's try it. Pretty good. The cheddar makes it better, I think. We're gonna dip it in tomato soup. That's what a lot of people do. That's good too. I'm not really a fan of putting anything in a grilled cheese. Like, some people put tomatoes. That's fine. I'd be willing to try it, but I just prefer mine plain and then have tomato soup on the side. Yeah, this is really good. It's not the best grilled cheese I've ever had. I think Panera has the best grilled cheese. Like, I think Panera can do a little bit better than mine, but come on, this is still good. Nice and crispy. Really cheesy. I remember when I was in middle school, I used to always have grilled cheese for lunch, because and it was the school cafeteria kind, which I still have once in a while in high school, but I usually make my lunch most days. And it's so chewy. It's good, like the bread is toasted and all, but there's no crisp to it whatsoever, and it's super chewy. But I would always dip it in ketchup. The ketchup packets that they would have in the cafeteria. Call me crazy if you must, but ketchup and grilled cheese is actually a good combination. I think tomato soup is better, but if you don't have tomato soup, ketchup's fine too. That's going to be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless all you guys.